game that shows the players how far you've got to go to get to the elite in the East?
Yeah, you know, they're a good team. I mean, they're a good team. That game right there was not us. We didn't come out and put our best game on the court. But again, it's no one person. It's been something that's been going. We're still in that rut. And the only way we're going to get out of it is work our way out of it. There's no pointing fingers. There's no one person in that room's fault. If anybody's fault, put it on me. All right? But the thing is, it's all of us in it together. And that team right there is a well-oiled machine. They're hitting on all cylinders, and we shake their hand because they playing the game the right way on both ends of the floor.
It seemed to take you out of everything you wanted to do. You couldn't get near the basket, and they got open looks pretty much all
we
the time.
compete. I thought we competed. I mean, again, everything we took away from them, they made the shot. You know, we switched it, we blitzed it. We did a little bit of everything in their half-court game, and they took advantage of each situation. And like I said, we had trouble scoring on our end, and we had some good looks that we couldn't make.
Kyle was playing at just a super high level for most of the season. He appears to, I don't know if he's worn down. What do you see from him out there? I
don't know. You know, you'd have to ask him. You know, Kyle's competing. Everybody in that locker room is competing. I can't say we're not competing. You know, and whatever wall we've hit it. And we got to bust through it. We got to get a sledgehammer and bust through it, all of us together. There's no pointing. There's not one person in there you can say it's his fault, his fault, his fault. It's not that. It's all of us in it together. And, again, I've been, you know, something that we got to just fight through. We got to grind it out.
You mentioned before the game the lack of practice time. I mean, what do you do? I mean,
that's a little bit of it. I mean, again, we can't, you know, grind them down even more as far as fatigue is concerned. There's no practice time, but yet and still, we got to be mature enough to do it through individual work, film work, learn from our game experience, and that's tough to do with a young team, but we got to do it because that's what the schedule gives us. We can't change that.
Are you getting a sense of frustration from the players, though, that things aren't coming together like they were?
Well, I mean, it should be frustrating if you're getting our butts kicked. We're all frustrated. We're pissed off, frustrated, and it should be. That's what you. If you're a competitor, you should be frustrated and pissed off. But there's no frustration in pointing fingers. It's your fault, your fault, your fault. It's everybody. You can go right through the roster from coaches, players, and everybody and say, hey, we can do this better, we can do that better, we can do this better, and that's what we got to do because we've done it. We did it at a high level for a long time, for a couple of months, and we just got to get that mojo back and get that 2x4 off our shoulder. The weight of the world feels like on our shoulder. Because we're still in a good place, but we got to fight through this and grind through this tough spot we're going through.
Do you think that the start sort of set some unfair expectations internally as well as externally?
You know, it could. You know, we all expect to win. We want to win. We expect to win. I don't know what I know what my expectations are for us as a team is offensively move the ball and take care of the ball, and defensively get stops, and we're not doing that on either side right now.
Coach, was Atlanta's defending in such a way that prevented you from trying to establish Jonas early on in the game?
Well, you know, they're playing with two power forwards, basically, that stretch the floor. You know, Horford's out at the three-point line, Millsap's at the three-point line. So to expect JV to go out there and guard those guys or even to get him inside, they were double-teaming, you know, coming down early, digging deep on him in the low post. I think we went to him early a couple of times. He had a turnover, but it's not that. It has nothing to do with Jonas getting established early. It's all of us. You know, we start worrying about that and something else breaks out. So it's everything as far as our approach defensively and approach offensively. And it's there. We've done it. The system is in place, and it works.
What do you think is Terrence's biggest issue right now? Confidence?
He had some open looks. He had some open looks, missed some good shots. You know, that's all you can ask for is to get open looks and good shots, and you know, have an opportunity to make those shots, and he had those.